Given the current political state of America, the face of immigration is rapidly changing. The idea of the American dream has become a fading memory, a relic of simpler times. Many immigrants feel hopeless, that coming to America for a better life is no longer a viable option. I want to talk to you today about one very special immigrant who reminds me that hope is not lost. In the 1980s, my father felt the call of the American dream all the way from Karlskrona, Sweden. At the ripe age of 18, he decided it was time for him to leave home and make a new home for himself in the United States. His goal being to start his very own business renting bicycles.
If you're a young man and you're 17 years old, and America is, for everybody in the world, is the greatest place on earth. So of course everybody wants to go there. And I was not a greatest student, and I wanted to do something different from everybody else, so I took a chance and started working on getting my visa to move to America. I had to wait a little bit of time. The process was that I had an attorney here in Philadelphia. His name was Vivian Bailey, and he helped me to get the visa at the time called L1. And it was because I had a small company in Sweden that I started when I was a young man, and I was allowed with that type of visa to open up a business in the United States for 3 years. My first visa was for 3 years, and after 3 years I had to reapply for extension, and after that I applied for a green card. When I got here, I didn't know where I was going to live or where I was supposed to open my business. I came here, we did all the paperwork with my attorney, and so I could allow to operate my business. And then I found a location, went looking for a location. We started in Ocean City, in a parking lot, and that's how I started my bike rental. Nothing was really planned. We just got lucky, got talking to some people, and we allowed to rent a spot. Couldn't afford to live anywhere else, but I stopped in a campground called Driftwood Campground, and I talked to the owner at the time, and for some reason he liked me, and he let me buy a trailer to stay there, and I was paying him weekly.
In the 33 years since immigrating to the United States, my father has grown his business to include 4 bike shops and 4 summer bike rental locations for tourists. He has made a name for himself in our small community, being known as the friendly Swede who treats customers like gold. When asked if he thinks what he did is still possible today, he had this to say.
I think it's possible. If you work hard and be nice and you respect the American way, I think it's a great country. I'll be honest, and when people complain about this country, I will get upset because there's so many places in the world that's much worse.